Sir, you've helped me out a great deal. I don't forget things like this. I'm in your debt. Iraripat is at your service. What's your name? Sir, you've helped me out a great deal. I don't forget things like this. I'm in your debt. Iraripat is at your service. What's your name? Interesting. A young man saves the skin of old Rapat, but refuses to reveal his name. And it turns out that the young man has been looking for Rapat too. Enough with secrecy. What do you need? I'm afraid you're mistaken. I've never heard that name. That's even more interesting. Who is your master? Quickly! You're making me nervous. The Emperor? Saint Mika! Yes! You surprised me. Arata's men wouldn't be able to make up a story like that. Nobody would. You do serve the Emperor, don't you? You seem to be telling the truth. Believe you? God forbid. I don't believe anyone. Though right now I am in your debt, and only Imperial subjects are foolish enough to say that they serve the Emperor. Ha! The Imperial Army in Arkanar. That's hilarious. Is that so? Do you really think that's possible? To be honest, I'm actually willing to serve any emperor, governor, or baron. Anyone who can conquer Arkanar. I'm tired of hiding in cellars and stinking gutters. What do you want to know? Fairy tales. Don't talk to Muga. The old man is out of his mind. I don't know anything about the Prophet, but every sensible person knows that the rumors are spread by Arata's people. The scoundrel wants to profit even by Romata's death. First, he scares the people with monks. Then he gives them hope by telling them Romata will come down from the sky and save everyone. It's what the commoners want. What do you want to know? I don't understand why you need to ask. You're from the Empire, aren't you? You should know that he was a noble who came to Arkanar from Estor a few years before his disappearance. You Imperial citizens know the most about him. Really? That's strange. He was a very interesting man, clever and noble. He could precisely assess a situation, and he knew a lot about people. He stood out from the crowd, but could blend in with them when necessary. He was very popular with the young aristocrats. No wonder. He had manners, money, and was willing to spend it quite freely. In other words, he was a real imperial gentleman. You know about that? Well, I think that it was his fancy, really. He was an outstanding swordsman. He humiliated his opponents by keeping them alive, though he had one odd trait. He was too noble. It's not surprising. He belonged to a very old family. There must be a mistake in your records. No imposter could impersonate Romata. He was killed, I think, by Arata. That scoundrel had some dealings with Rumata and probably used him to take out Reba. After that, Arata started the rebellion in Arkanar. Reba was such a fool. I know for sure his goons wouldn't even go near Rumata's house, let alone kill Rumata's lover. Rumata's servant? The old man lost his mind after that night. At least I know what I know, and I can tell reality from fantasy. Don Rumata was killed by Arata. After that, Rumata's body was buried in secret. I know too much about this, and that's why Arata is hunting me now. Don't make me laugh. Reba was scared of Rumata. He wouldn't quarrel with Rumata over that whore. What do you want to know? It seemed like them, but I have no idea how they have managed to find me here. Damn, how did you know about that? That's bad news. You see, the Council and I have very different opinions on whether I should live or not. It's hard to recall when this argument started, but one thing is clear. It's too dangerous for me to stay in Arkanar. I have to leave the city, and I'd advise you to do the same. If someone saw us together, then I'm afraid you are in trouble too. What? Excuse me for asking, but are you mad? That's impossible. Do you have any idea how many guards and spies he has? You'll be dead before you take out your dagger. You're insane. Get near him? I only know one way to get near him, but still, you know you're a dead man. There's nothing I want more than to see someone stick a dagger in Arata. I'd do it myself, but I'm not that crazy yet. I don't want to kill him. I want revenge. I'm not a vindictive man, but I'm a mean man with a long memory. I'll tell you what, I want to leave the city. Come with me. Together we have a chance to get to the smugglers' camp. Once we're gone, you can think up your foolish plan. Then you can decide whether you want to stick your neck out. If you still want to carry out your plan, I'll tell you how to get to Arata. What do you say? Let's get out of here. I don't feel safe in Arkanar anymore. Yes, I need some healing. Thank you. I feel a little better. Let's get out of here. I don't feel safe in Arcanar anymore. Yes, I need some healing.